Hello dear friends. It's been a while since I've had any equipment like this repaired, and then unexpectedly I got my hands on this one. It's a BCR-10 Cyma Airsoft Sniper Rifle. It's spring-loaded and brand new. You could say it just arrived from an Ozone pickup point. The problem is that the bolt won't. No matter how hard I tug the handle, it doesn't make the characteristic click at the end of its travel, locking the spring in the cock position. Consequently, I can't shoot it. This is a defect. An item with such a defect should be returned to the seller. But that's not our case. You'll agree that it's much more satisfying to figure out why the rifle isn't working and fix the problem. Besides, the kit included an Allen key for disassembly. Well, let's use it and try to figure out what could have happened to this rifle. I noticed a quality control sticker on it. That is, it was checked during production. There were no defects. I can certainly admit that. Perhaps the defect appeared after transportation, although there were no significant marks from impacts on the box. Okay, let's move on to disassembly. I unscrew a couple of the screws at the bottom and remove the stock. It's made of plastic. I set it aside. Now I can examine the rifle's mechanism in more detail. What can be checked without disassembling? The trigger mechanism seems to be working properly at first glance. The spring-loaded elements move and return to their original position. At this point, I believe the trigger mechanism is not working. More precisely, it is not locking the piston in the cock position of the spring. Well, all that remains is to check the functionality of the trigger mechanism. To do this, let's remove it. I unscrew the mounting screws and pull it out along with the cylinder guide, which also serves as a stop. The spring-loaded elements still move normally and return to their original position. From the outside, everything seems to be working properly, as it should. I'm not sure what the problem is. Maybe it's inside the trigger mechanism. It's worth checking, and to do that, I'll have to disassemble it. I unscrew a few screws, remove the safety lever, and separate the body. By the way, I'd like to point out that the trigger mechanism is made of metal. There's no plastic here. I just praised the mechanism and immediately noticed the correct plastic stop for the trigger spring, but I don't think that's the cause of the defect. In this mechanism, only the spring stops are made of plastic. The trigger spring is deformed, somehow warped. This will need to be fixed. Otherwise, I didn't find any obvious defects. The trigger works. It releases the cocked sear. I check how the trigger and spring work. Something clearly needs to be done with the spring. By the way, there are several springs here. You can figure out which one comes from where using the diagram that was included with the package. Convenient. I wish all new electronic equipment came with a diagram like this. Using the diagram, I reassemble the trigger mechanism. I correct the spring deformation with round nose pliers. The spring is made of some soft metal that deforms easily. This isn't really the best property for a spring, but if it works and the trigger returns, then let it stay in place. Then I install the sear. With manual cocking simulation, the trigger operates. Next, I install the trigger lock lever. This is the sear spring that goes here. I put the other half of the case back on and install the lock lever spring. I tighten the case down, one screw for now. I press the sear lever and check how the trigger mechanism works. When I pull the trigger, the lever drops. At this point, the cocked piston should break free and the shot is fired. It looks like the mechanism is working now, so I completely reassemble the frame and install it to check if it works on the rifle. I tried the piston. it doesn't. Same thing. I remove the trigger again, inspected it. Everything is fine. I reassemble it. The spring. Now it works. I unload a round out the window, since there should be a bullet in the muzzle. I check again. It fires. It looks like it's working. I screw the stock back in place and test the rifle in its assembled state. It works, but sometimes it doesn't on the first try. I have to jerk the lever. I decided to test it in this state. I installed a telescopic sight to make it more interesting. And basically, during the testing, the problem almost went away. While I was sighting in an idea about the cause of the defect occurred to me. It was like some kind of epiphany. Basically, that's what the problem was. I'm demonstrating the operation of the sear lever, which directly engages the piston when the spring is cocked. If you release the lever after cocking it with tweezers, it returns to its original position. But if you lower it smoothly, it falls just short of the top position. In this state, it won't touch the piston. Consequently, the piston won't lock in the cocked position. This is the problem. It's as if the lever is operating without lubrication, causing it to stick and experience increased friction. To solve this problem, simply apply a small amount of lubricant to the inside of the lever. I'll use thick silicone grease. It comes in a convenient miniature container. This grease is used for working with plastic parts, but it also works well on metals. It's chemically neutral. If anything, a link to a similar silicone grease is in the description below the video. I applied a small amount directly to the lever. After a few cycles, it penetrates all the friction surfaces of the lever on this side of the trigger mechanism. I wipe off excess grease and check it. Now the lever returns to its original position even with the most gentle pull. This is how it should work. After this procedure, the bolt smoothly. There's no longer a need to jerk the lever sharply to ensure cocking. The defect did not recur during testing. This completes the repair of this rifle. It was difficult to figure out the problem, but we overcame it. I think it will bring joy to its owner for a long time to come, considering the crucial components of the trigger mechanism are well made and made of metal. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for your attention, and see you soon, dear friends.